All right guys, Scott with Leaving Weakness here, and today we are going to be doing a unboxing video from Ratsarmy, okay? Now, I ordered this late Friday, like really fucking late, like 6 o'clock, so I'm sure they were closed for the day. Apparently, this company uses fast as fuck shipping delivery services because I got this by 4 o'clock the following Tuesday, so less than 2 business days, which I was very impressed by. So we're gonna open this. I'm gonna show you exactly how these items came to me, just as if you guys were ordering this yourself. So I have not opened this package up in any way, shape, or form yet. This is exactly how you guys would get this yourselves. So here we go. Alright, so got a padded envelope that is a UPS envelope. This isn't one of the cheaper store-bought ones. This is one of the ones from UPS. So they probably have an account with UPS. Now, I will tell you all, from my experience, having done e-commerce, a lot of times UPS gets the job done better and faster than USPS, typically because USPS is a government-ran agency. So typically, anytime the government gets involved with stuff, there has a tendency for copious amounts of human error. So, and since UPS is a privately owned organization, they tend to have a little bit more accountability. So that could be very well why this got here so quick. So looks like Ratsarmy. All right. Let's see, we got some more stuff in here. N-acetylcysteine, super antioxidant. All right, there's a silly little sticker here. That's kind of cool. It's got a mad scientist with a Ratsarmy lab coat on. I expected him to be a little bit more jacked, but that is cool that they just kind of threw this in there. Let's see, we got a postcard in here. Thank you. Review our products on the website and receive 30% off coupon code. Message us when you're done. And the active social media account and their email information. Very nice postcard. Let's see what else we got in here. Got another little decal sticker, the company logo on there, Ratsarmy. Very cool. So I suspect these are things that they put in with all orders. Just as, you know, promotional marketing materials. Typically, you're going to find companies that care the most or are trying the hardest to grow and build a good reputation are going to be the sort of companies that do this. All right, so other than the N-acetylcysteine, everything seems to be in these 2 packages right here. So we'll go ahead and do this so you guys can see how I have obtained these things so far to this point. All right, so let's open the small package first here. Now this is kind of just a cheaper padded envelope that you could buy for a quarter, probably on Amazon. Now, so there's only 2 things in here. So far we got the RAD 140 and GW 501516, also known as Carterin. Now, I'll tell you right off the rip, something that I really do like about this is the fact that these are in very dark amber. Actually, that's not amber, that's solid black glass. There is some transparency to it. But the reason why I like this, guys, is because light can degrade certain chemicals over time. So the darker the bottle, the more protection on these on the chemical structure of these things. So very cool. And as you all can tell, they do have a protective, I don't know what you'd call this. You know, it's got protective shrink wrap around the top of it, like a protective tamper-proof seal. There you go, tamper-resistant seal. All right, let's open the other package here. Phenibut HCl, that is a nootropic compound. Got 2 of these in here, all right? 2 phenibut, whatever you want to call it. Let's see, NMN, which is nicotinamide. That is another cognitive enhancing solution. I'm really into nootropics, guys. Alpha GPC, one of the main staples of my supplement daily intake. Very, very important compound. Now, let's see what else we got in here. See, we got Carve. Now, this looks like this is actually a stack of materials. So in here, you've got Rad 140, 10 milligrams per milliliter, MK2866, you got 12.5 milligrams per milliliter, and then you've got Carterin, 10 milligrams per milliliter. So this is actually a research stack, which is something you don't really see a whole lot too often. Are companies that mix stuff. Now, is that something that's allowed to be done? I don't know. I'm not the person to ask on that. I know that there's some companies like Noose Arms that say you shouldn't do that. I don't know the legal ramifications of that. All right, so peptides, CJC 1295, DAC. So DAC is an acronym for the drug affinity complex, which kind of acts as, I guess you could say, a bit of an ester. It basically prolongs the release of the peptide within your system to where CJC DAC, you have to take it 1 to 2 times a day because it's in and out of your system so quick. This, with the DAC, you can take it every 4 to 7 days, okay, in one shot. And this is a growth hormone peptide that basically acts as a, they developed it as a replacement to human growth hormone. And I've got an article on leavingweakness.com that explains and breaks this down. So this is 2 milligrams per vial. So very, very cool. And that is a very good lyophilized product there. You can see the disc kind of floating around in there. See that? So lyophilized is just a scientific term for freeze-dried. And you have, with peptides, you have to reconstitute them with bacteriostatic water or acetic acid, depending on what the peptide is. All right, so that is everything that came in there. So the N-acetylcysteine, those are well, I don't know if these are capsules. Yes, capsules. And it's marketed as a liver support. Now, this product was, for a long time, just something you could get at any old supplement store, you know, and lots of people use this thing. It's very popular, but it's becoming more and more harder to find and more scarce because a lot of companies have quit carrying it. I think because I don't know if it's the DEA or the FDA, I think it's the FDA, sent out letters scaring the shit out of these companies to quit carrying it because apparently they're researching this now as a possible therapeutic treatment to the novel Cooties virus 19. So there's a lot of money at play there behind that stuff. So I won't get into that, but this is something that I really like, and I've used this for years. It's basically precursor to glutathione, so very effective. So if y'all are having a hard time scoring that, these guys got this. Now, I will do a whole review article on leavingweakness.com to discuss my thoughts about the quality of the stuff. But let's just go over labeling and packaging real quick. So as you see on here, these apparently do have flavorings on here. Sour apple, this is strawberry lemonade, elderberry, goddamn, a lot of elderberry, strawberry lemonade. But I'm kind of surprised because for the longest time I've been under the impression that, you know, these things are not supposed to be flavored in order to, because flavoring kind of suggests human use. You know, these guys got some balls. Apparently they know what they're doing. I do know that they were served a paper that you can view, a warning letter by the FDA online because of one of the names of one of their products. I think they called it like Corona Shield or something like that. And I think the FDA or DEA sent them letters to stop advertising it as such. So according to everything I've seen, that's the only sort of trouble this company's been in, and they definitely took that product down, or at least renamed it. So a few things that are on here that I want to point out: keep out of the reach of children. Do not use if safety seal is damaged or missing. Now, one thing that I'm not able to determine so far, I am surprised that none of these say not for human use. It does look like most of these are all, I don't know if you guys can see that, it's so small, PEG 400, which is my favorite of the glycol glycerin-based solvents. I think it is definitely the most effective one. It says that there's some sucralose and some DMSO. The DMSO definitely helps with the absorption rate of this stuff. Looks like all of them are used with PEG 400. I am happy about that because PEG 400, it's not as inexpensive as using just regular propylene glycol or like a vegetable glycerin. It's a higher quality, and it's really not that toxic. I think people really, somebody's going to say some shitty shit saying, "Yeah, he's an asshole, you know, he's spreading false information." If you look at the LD50s of those solvents, you know, compared to things that people regularly eat, the LD50 is really not that big of a deal. I think in the rat models, PEG 400 had like 29 grams per kilogram in a rat. So at the amount that people would be ingesting this stuff, if it were for human consumption, if it were, which it's not, there's really little danger involved there. So I'm going to open a few of these, and we're going to see what it looks like in the Petri dish. So let's check out Carve. Okay. Now, very nice, very, very high quality matte black finish on this. So I'm going to, as you can see, this does have flavoring in it. This is the strawberry lemonade, which has a little bit of like a pinkish reddish dye. They are using graduated droppers, which is very good, because if you did not have these graduated milliliter amounts, it would make it hard to determine how much you're measuring out. So, and I tell you what, that is a very strong strawberry lemon scent going on. It's actually a very pleasant aroma there. So very clear, no sediment going on, very, very nice looking product. Woo! I just tasted that. That is, which you should not taste this, since it's probably not for human consumption. Very strong. PEG 400 in general tastes like shit. I don't know if having flavoring makes it worse or not. Typically I buy like the big 000 capsules and just put this in the 000 capsules and close them, lock them, and then I, you know, do my research like that. So, but I mean, if you know, for some people this will definitely help. I'm going to be honest with you, taste wise, it still tastes like shit. There's just a strawberry aroma to it. Now, I have heard some really good things about this company, that their products are legit as fuck. I will tell you all, they do post their third-party lab testing information on their website, and you can look at those documents. Now, the company that they use is SNN Labs out in California, which, if you know anything about HPCL testing and chromatography test, if you're at all a science nerd like me, SNL Labs out in California, it's like the best third-party lab for third-party testing, and they are not fucking cheap. Like, you definitely have to pay for the quality that you get out of them. But this company, for me talking to the people, the owner, and understanding their customer service and payment options and how serious they take their business, they've got their shit together. So I've had people asking me about this company, so I figured it was definitely time to start researching them. Now, again, I can't tell you my thoughts on, you know, these chemicals, what's on the inside yet. That will take a little bit of time, but everything I'm seeing here, I'm very, very impressed with, guys. So customer service is excellent. They get a lot of really nice payment options, and you can tell that they obviously care enough about their customers to kind of keep them happy and keep them coming back. Because hey, I'll tell you guys, from a customer service perspective, getting customers, getting them is the easy part, okay? The hard part is keeping them coming back, okay? And stuff like this matters. And I'll be honest with you, some of y'all might think this shit's silly in juvenile, but this stuff, people care about that stuff. It at least shows that a company cares to do cool little incentives and cool little things like that, just to show their company, hey, we're willing to invest in a $1 sticker to send you guys. So packaging, excellent. The black bottles, you know, I did want to check something out here. I actually believe this has a lock lid on it. So yeah, this has a lock lid. That's what that sound is. So that is a tamper-resistant lock lid. So they're definitely using higher quality production materials here. I do want to go ahead and open up this bottle of N-acetylcysteine and see what that's all about. It's an interesting lid. So it is manufactured decent quality. Got tamper-resistant foil seal there. Gosh damn it, I can't get my big ass fucking fingers in there to get that cotton out. So, lots of cotton. So, yeah, just your standard capsules there. They're using, looks like whenever they have these manufactured, the pre-separates are using no, I think these are just single zero capsules. Let me compare these with a kratom capsule here real quick and see if I can tell y'all what size these are. So here is a kratom capsule. Looks like they're in acetyl. So this kratom capsule right there, that's a 00 size, and the N-acetylcysteine is obviously a smaller size than that, so it's probably just a standard single zero. So, all right, guys. So I just wanted to do a quick unboxing video and just kind of show you all what kind of basically to expect whenever you order something from them. So I'm going to hop off here and get to researching. I will also mention we do have a coupon code for this company. Be down in the link below under the Linktree link, which I have a link to their site, as well as the coupon code for discount. It's 20% off discount. It's LW10. LW, or actually, I'm sorry, it's 20% off, so it's going to be LW20, LW20.